they're going to improve a wretched record against Chelsea, never having beaten them since 1990, trailing as they do at half-time by 2-1. Redknapp. Carr. Obstruction by Babayaro. Dean Richards will lope forward to take the Tottenham free kick. Finds its way through to Kanoute momentarily, hooked away by Petit. Good leap by Hasselbaink. Here's Mutu. Air of anticipation around the bridge as Mutu finds Damien Duff and hooked away by Gardner. This is Mutu. Babayaro. Mutu again. Did well to squeeze in the cross. Hasselbaink in front of Bunjevcevic. Just for a moment he was looking with those staring eyes of his at Graham Paul for a possible penalty. But he nipped in front of Bunjevcevic. Petit. Free kick against Anderton, quickly taken by Lampard to Duff, now Babayaro. Richards getting the better of Mutu. Ricketts. Here's Gardner. Kanoute. Ricketts loses out to Lampard. And Rohan Ricketts penalised for a late lunge on Lampard. Duff. It's got Mutu in support. Here's Petit. Kanoute. Babayaro. This is Duff. Caught there by Carr. Chelsea will send John Terry forward. Desai thinking about the forward movement as well. Eventually he obliges to. Mutu's free kick, it's overhit. 3 goals in 3 Premiership games for Chelsea, for Adrian Mutu. Tarico. Tarico. Tarico in too aggressively for comfort there on Garcia. And there will be a yellow card here for Maurizio Tarico. No question, that was untidy in the extreme from the Argentine, who was sent off here in a 4-0 defeat 2 years ago. Needs to watch himself now. Desai. This is John Terry. Oh, beautifully done by Mutu. Terry's completed his run forward, and Damien Duff managed to keep it in. Chelsea fans warming to some spectacular touches from Mutu. Here's Babayaro. Here's Terry. Now Mutu. So composed on the ball, Adrian Mutu. Here's Jesper Garcia. Mario Melchior suggesting that he's going to look for the long throw. But a foot in play there from the Dutchman. Mostly Chelsea possession at the start of the second half. Here's John Terry, Celestine Babayaro. Now Petit. And Hasselbaink is offside. Not for the first time in his career, disagrees with the decision. And it was, well, suggestion there that he was level with the last defender. Mutu gets away from Tarico. And it's a corner. All stemmed from the willingness of Mutu. John Terry, Mario Melchior and Marcel Desailly forward again for Petit's corner. Hasselbaink getting a flick on, Mutu in there. And Spurs only just got it clear. Duff for Petit, they're queuing up in the middle. Touched away by Richards, good defending from Big Dean Richards. But Chelsea threatening to put daylight between themselves and Tottenham. Two managers whose jobs, it's said, are under pressure. Hasselbaink's corner. Turned away by Anderton. This is Petit. All the way back from Babayaro. Garcia. Positive run from Garcia. Mutu. Hasselbaink. It'll fall here for Babayaro. Decent try from Celestine Babayaro. For a long time to weigh up the shot. It didn't work, Keller. Carr. Richards. Nobody really feeding off the ball forward from Dean Richards. Glenn Hoddle has seen enough. Stefan Dalma is being readied. Melchior. Mutu. Garcia. Decent ball in, and Keller stretch to get it away from the poaching figure of Lampard. Here's Babayaro. Hasselbaink. Touched away by Bunjevcevic. Another Chelsea corner. Once again, Desailly gets forward. Petit. Oh, and it nearly squeezed through to Mutu. Tidied up by Tarico. Spurs stay on the defensive. Mutu's touch. Here's Duff. Damien Duff making space and screwing the shot well wide in the end. But he's always positive. Tottenham are going to make a substitution. Darren Anderton is the player who will make way for the Premiership debut of the Frenchman Stefan Dalma, on loan for the season from Inter Milan. And Glenn Hoddle clearly looking for more legs in a Tottenham midfield that's been overrun so far in this second half. Zamora giving game chase here. Ricketts has possession though. Here's Carr. A bit of afters involving Carr and Babayaro, and Terry didn't like the challenge from Stephen Carr. All a bit unnecessary. But I think John Terry's face made contact with the turf when Carr seemed to push him forward, and that's what Terry was unhappy about. John Terry not prepared to accept the apology of Carr. Dalma. Here's Carr. Kanoute. Dalma getting the better of John Terry. Zamora in there! Use of an arm, I think. No, the referee's going to allow play to continue. It was a whipped-in cross from Dalma. And Zamora was looking to poach. Meantime, Damien Duff on the counter-attack for Chelsea, finding Mutu, who invariably works the goalkeeper when he gets anywhere near a sight of goal. All the spade work done, though, by the excellent Damien Duff. Those two are forming quite an understanding. Ricketts. Kanoute. Tarico. Dalma. Now Lampard. William Gallas getting ready. This is Claude Makelele getting ready for his Premiership bout. Redknapp. Nobody there in a white shirt for Tottenham. Babayaro. Hasselbaink. Petit. Hasselbaink. Tottenham just for a moment stretched. It's Jimmy Floyd Hasselbaink. And the defending is good from Dean Richards. Misplaced by Redknapp. Chelsea's opportunity to make the switch. Manu Petit is coming off. And there's going to be a huge Stamford Bridge welcome for the man who's made a move for a mere £16 million. That's nothing these days at Stamford Bridge. Claude Makelele. Two French internationals give themselves high fives. Petit departs and Makelele moves from Real Madrid to life in the Premiership with Chelsea. Who knows, in times to come, that might be deemed a step up. Lampard over the Chelsea free kick. Garcia. This is Bunjevcevic. Carr. Dalma. Now Gardner. Tarico. Ricketts. Well, Spurs have survived that early second half pressure from Chelsea. And there are plenty of white shirts forward for Tarico's long throw. Headed away by Melchior. It'll fall for Redknapp. Redknapp in aggressively on Hasselbaink. Tarico's ball in. And no end product for Zamora. Touch forward by Tarico, and Desai just for a moment on the back foot, but offside against Zamora. And Glenn Hoddle makes his last substitution and gives a Tottenham debut to the England under-21 international Paul Konchesky, who's the brother-in-law of John Terry. Tarico off and Konchesky on. Redknapp. Kanoute. Mutu, full of running again. Tidied up though by Bunjevcevic. Foul against Lampard. Just a reference to you back at Sky, it's not John Terry who's the brother-in-law of Konchesky. You probably won't be using it anyway. It's Paul Terry, isn't it, at Dagenham, who's married to one of the Konchesky girls. Nevertheless, Redknapp over the free kick for Tottenham, certainly within range. Konchesky is there as well, but almost certainly it's going to be Redknapp's strike for goal. Redknapp then, and way over the top from Jamie Redknapp. William Gallas will come on now for Chelsea and will replace Jesper Garcia. A bit of additional defensive cover for Chelsea to hold on to what they've got. Header on by Hasselbaink. Mutu onto it quickly. Chesky trying to get a foot in. And the shirt pulling by Mutu. Bunjevcevic. Ricketts. Redknapp. Konchesky. Now Makelele. Babayaro. And Mutu. With Gardner for company. Mutu is adjudged to have been fouling. Dalma. Good ball out from the back from Bunjevcevic for Ricketts. Lampard going through his usual quota of hard work for Chelsea. Joe Cole being readied now by Ranieri. This is Dalma. Into space maybe for the shot. Charged down by Desai. This is Redknapp. And now Carr. Kanoute. Stephen Carr won't get there. Chelsea make their final substitution. Damien Duff is coming off. Like a lot of the Chelsea boys, been away on international duty and feeling the rigours of a hot Saturday afternoon at the bridge. Duff's work is done. And Joe Cole gets a big welcome into the fray for the final 20 minutes. Dalma. This is Carr. Cole. Makelele. Joe Cole. Through to Mutu, who's onside, Adrian Mutu! He just can't stop scoring. Joe Cole played a part just seconds after coming on, and to the delight of Roman Abramovich, Chelsea stretched their lead. 4 goals in 3 Premiership games now, and Joe Cole's slide rule pass, and Mutu timing his run perfectly. 3-1 Chelsea. Cole with a telling contribution already. It's an uphill struggle now for Tottenham, whose terrible record against Chelsea looks set now to continue to heap further pressure on Glenn Hoddle. For Ranieri, a good warm-up for the Champions League. Redknapp caught by Hasselbaink. Kanoute. He and Zamora have been starved of service in the second half. This is Cole. Makelele. Desai. Cole. Now Babayaro. Makelele. Makelele. Forward by Melchior. Lampard giving chase, but Benjevcevic and Keller between them. Get it clear for Tottenham. Another packed house at Stamford Bridge, and the vast majority happy with that scoreline. Two managers with contrasting thoughts at the moment. Mutu. Lampard. This is Mutu. Lampard. Makelele. Tottenham can't get a touch at the moment. Babayaro. Lampard. Makelele. Gardner. Franceschi. This is Ricketts. Lampard, judged to have been pulling the shirt of Ricketts. Tottenham might have to rely on a set piece to reduce the deficit. Touch short by Konchesky for red now. It's easily away by Desai. Kanoute. Good touch away from Desai. It'll fall now for Redknapp. Gallas. And late from Redknapp. And a yellow card arriving here for the Tottenham skipper. Useful space now for Cole. Position that he may well exploit. Joe Cole! Off Keller, Mutu! Well, he won't need telling. He knows that that is a glorious opportunity for the hat-trick. Look at the space Cole had to attack. Four pieces off Keller. Nothing for Mutu. Surprisingly. Mistake by Babayaro, lets in Zamora briefly. Throw in goes to Tottenham, who have 10 minutes plus stoppage time to do something about the 3-1 deficit. Dalmat, neat turn. This is Ricketts. Chance to get his cross in, Rohan Ricketts. Now Carr. Redknapp. Ricketts. Bunjevcevic. Free kick against Cole. Now, Tottenham really have to exploit this position to give themselves a platform. Stephen Carr wants to take control. Now, will Carr go for goal here? I suspect so. As disappointing as that of Redknapp earlier. They'll have to be working on those in training in the coming week, Tottenham. Konchesky, and onside Zamora. Babayaro. Bunjevcevic. Now Ricketts. Konchesky. That wasn't a bad ball in. Both Zamora and Kanoute acknowledged that. Slight frown for a moment on the face of Claudio Ranieri, who has to endure speculation daily about his future. But his future looks bright if that man is putting the goals away like he is at the moment. This is Zamora. Now Konchesky. Bobby Zamora. Corner conceded by Desai. Five minutes left plus stoppage time. And Tottenham really have to make this corner count. Stephen Carr will take. Kudicini at stretch. Anthony Gardner looking to pilot this one in long. A shot on the turn, off the post and in! And Spurs have a lifeline. Freddie Kanoute gets his second goal of the afternoon. Kudicini bemoans his luck off the post. is turned in by Dean Richards. And Kanoute onto the rebound in a flash. It's 3-2 and hope still for Spurs. 2 goals for Kanoute. Carr. Zamora for Kanoute. It's 3 goals already in the Premiership for Freddie Kanoute, following his summer move from West Ham. Showed good awareness in the box to give Glenn Hoddle and Tottenham a lifeline after Richards had hit the post. Gardner. And ball against Zamora. Hasselbaink aggressively in on Redknapp. A yellow card for Jimmy Floyd Hasselbaink. Boy, he was very high. He was really high there on Redknapp. Perhaps fortunate that that was only a yellow. Here's Carr. Can Spurs pinch themselves a point here? Dalma. He's given that away to Makelele, and that'll be a yellow card on his Premiership debut for Stefan Dalma. And his fellow French international there, Makelele. Redknapp. Makelele. Mistake there by Gardner, but use of the arm by Mutu. Gardner. Ricketts. Three minutes of stoppage time for Tottenham, perhaps to find an equaliser. Hasselbaink, Mutu, Lampard. Is Tottenham's record against Chelsea in the Premiership going to stretch to 23 matches without a win? It's looking that way now, despite the fact that Glenn Hoddle's side have shown some character to get it back to 3-2. Chelsea are close now. Melchiot foul. Chelsea in no great hurry to take the free kick. injury to Konchesky. Makaleli. Cole. Free kick. Foul by Redknapp on Cole. Clever ball from Joe Cole. This is Babayaro and Hasselbaink to finish it. Tottenham sliced wide open again. The inquest amongst the white-shirted Spurs defenders. Dalma got caught, the clever pass from Cole, and Babayaro with a low ball in for a delighted Jimmy Floyd Hasselbaink. No way back for Tottenham now. Fourth goal of the season for Jimmy Floyd Hasselbaink. Cole, the architect again. Bunjevcevic. This is Gardner. Referee Graham Paul blows the full-time whistle. 2 goals for Adrian Mutu to make it 4 in 3 Premiership games for the Romanian. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbaink put the icing on a sweet cake for Chelsea. Claudio Ranieri will be delighted, as will the boss. Chelsea have warmed up for their introduction to the Champions League on Tuesday in the Czech Republic. Has warmed up very nicely indeed as they maintain their excellent Premiership record over Tottenham, whose defence was cut to shreds on 2 or 3 occasions today.